Okay, I finally got a runoff. I mean, I was trying some other stuff too, or whatever. You'll probably see a bit of what I'm talking about there once I'm probably gonna put that video out before this one, but so I've had some practice before this. Before getting this. In terms of real times, I'm gonna be last probably. In terms of times that are up or whatever, without real time though, I'm gonna be ahead of them. Even though they have better in-game time than me, but this is a bit of a garbage run, but oh well. At least I'm beating them by having those other two guys by having real time. This is significantly better than that one thing I did uploaded like about a week ago. Plus it's on hard mode, plus it's 5 minutes better, plus I was torturing myself a little bit trying to get this run the last time I tried this, but I was up for like 10 hours longer than what I was supposed to, so I was pretty tired doing this. But, could have went the crate path too. Is a little faster. It's probably not as fast though on the hard mode, like it is on normal mode. Plus, I got the various suit too. Probably shaved off like 30 seconds a minute, but because I didn't feel like doing it without the power suit. I mean, the only time the various suit really helps in this game is for hard mode and for the Metroids. Because they drain a lot less health from you actually if you get the various suit, but I've had a little bit of practice with bomb jumping too, so yeah, doing this. A couple of other things that helped me to get some practice with this, but in the attempts that I tried this or whatever, I did get under 10 minutes a couple of times, more than a couple, probably like 10, 20 times, but getting out of north there, but out of the way. I'm actually gonna try and go the grade path or whatever whenever I try 100% normal run, but I have done it like in some attempts or whatever, like some runs that I've tried or whatever without the various suit, like go through Torian, but with more than 3 energy tanks, it's probably pretty easy for me to do it without the power suit. I mean, there's still a chance I would die, but I can get grabbed at least like 3-4 times, you know, but which, whenever I die or whatever, that's really sucky attempt, but you don't need to get the various suit. In Brinstar or whatever, you automatically get it or whatever, like later on, after a certain point, but the game automatically gives it to you. So if you get the various suit now or whatever, it's like you have 2 various suits. there's no benefit in getting it, really, but having to. But, I guess though, because there are worse runs like on normal mode or whatever, I guess this isn't the worst run, and it's on hard mode too, you know, I can do much faster, I know I can, because while I probably could have done faster with save states, I did like an hour. It would probably be the equivalent of an hour and 25 minutes in terms of real time, but and that was something I did on normal mode, but there are some harder bomb jumps that you have to do, like in Crate or whatever, than what I did already here, so that's one of the reasons why I didn't try going to Crate. Plus on hard mode, well, you have access to a lot less missiles, and it's harder to have enough for the boss fights down there. Because you only get 2 instead of 5 for each one you pick up, but if you go to Ridley first, it's a lot easier to deal with him. And gets to be quicker or whatever, but because you don't have the certain items in crates yet, you're gonna have to go back down into Ridley later on to get those items. While it probably is faster for a little while on the killing Ridley first over Kraid. Like, once you start trying to get every item, like after a certain point, after that one point in the game, you need to go back to collect all of them. That's when it probably becomes slower. I mean, it could be faster, like in a I don't know which one is faster, but everybody seems to use the Kraid path, so that's probably like on 100%, so that's probably the faster one to take. Makes sense, but it seems like that it's probably because of the fact that you don't have to go back to Ridley's hideout or whatever, but hey, 2 already? I got 17. I'm outscoring you. I don't remember what it was. God, something like that from Lord of the God, yeah, I used to worry about that first Dragoon there or whatever. He honestly doesn't even do that much damage or whatever, like, you get the power suit. Probably doesn't waste any time if you just wait to not get hit by him, but, It's much easier to refill skip if you have the various suit. And this is where one of the things that being tired really makes things a little more annoying for me, because I'm having a harder time wall jumping there. 21? I have enough missiles for this. I didn't need to go get that other one back there. A couple of those plants can actually be destroyed if you, with one beam shot. I think if you at least have the, do you even need, like, the power... the long beam for that? I don't remember. If you want, you can skip the ice beam. There's that one thing you can do, like, if you get the speed booster or whatever, but I haven't been able to figure out how it's done, really, or whatever. I think I know that if you kill that one I don't remember if you have to kill him or not. I would assume that you're not killing him. That would make sense, but in that one room, I don't know if it's a thing where you have to unmorph at a specific time, like the Zebetite skip, but I can do the other thing with that. You can jump over the map, the thing that gives you the map or whatever. Open the door before you get to the point where Samus will start sucking in the map, but and as soon as you jump through the door to get into the next room or whatever, you'll automatically fall through the speed boost blocks. But still in your speed booster, but I probably need a little practice with it though, but of course I got it because it's on the way, the ice beam, and well, because I don't have the speed booster, you kind of have to go that way, but if I were to try and do an 80% hard run or whatever, this is pretty much the route I'd be taking. I was already at a point where I could do it pretty easily, an 80% hard run, but I'm pretty sure, but I'm trying to get sub-hour, which would require me not to get the very suit and do a couple of other things. That's harder, but no. At least sub-hour, but torture myself a little more. I don't care, you can't stop me. I'm gonna torture myself and you're gonna like it. With save states, I 80% hard. I'm trying to do an 80% hard run. My in-game time was probably almost at the point where it would be like sub 50 minutes, or at least close to it. It was like 39, 30. I don't remember. Somewhere around there. But you know, that was with save states, so. So I'm obviously probably capable of doing sub-hour, but. Most of the challenge there is probably trying to not die to the Metroids and it's more Torian that's harder than the stealth section, so I don't have to worry about the stealth section really. And then once I get to the final boss, well, as long as I don't die, I should be fine. But and I probably have to get that one trick and crate off on my first try. At least second, but. Fine, but I was practicing it before this. I was gonna try and I decided to do this or whatever, and get a run up of this, I guess. I don't know. Some practice, I guess, too, but so I probably would do this a lot. Would have, you know, obviously I would probably get this quicker than I would on 80% hard run, but just to get something up. But, so that's harder, but. I'm going for the screw attack. That's why I'm going over here. I mean, I know it's possible to do the... most runners can't really do that. I mean, even the top runners. I've never really seen the top runner really do that. Unless he did a run or whatever, like a slower run, getting that like in the final area. That to get you need to do a shine spark for this energy tank, and there's two ways to go past this one thing. You have to have the screw attack to destroy these blocks, or just have at least 2 missiles to destroy these other blocks or whatever. Going the way that with the missiles is slower, obviously. So, and well, it's definitely possible to do it with save states. Do that, but I mean, it's much easier just to get the screw attack now, just for that. I think I showed like a trick on my old Behold My Strength channel. That might have been... I could have done it, but it's probably slower if you do it. So it's not probably a good idea to do it. Just go through the super missile door that's right below where the the room before that last save room, there's a super missile door in there. Obviously that's slower. It might be okay if I had like the speed booster, but but I don't, obviously, because I didn't beat Kraid first. I'm not even sure if trying to get that now is faster than doing it later. There's something you can do later on if you do a shine spark or whatever. You don't have to charge it. I don't know. 2, that's another thing. And if you do that, you're gonna have to waste it to get up there, and I don't know. I'm pretty... It's faster probably to go use a shine spark in that room. To do a shine spark in that room, because you have to go all the way to the top, and unless I'm forgetting something in that room, but like what I did in there just now, but speed boost blocks in there, you know, but and if you waste it on the missile or whatever, you're going to charge it all the way back up. If I'm going to do that faster than what probably would be able to normally, but I guess, but and I decided to wait until later to clear that one room out. That other super missile door that's down there, but besides, it's once you come out of Ridley the second time, it's probably a bit better to do that than it is doing it then, I guess. A little faster maybe, but I don't know. 100% is probably a bit harder to do for me, I guess, to compete in, but for Zero Mission. I mean, if I were to try some Super Metroid runs, I'm capable of much better, probably, from my memory. I mean, the best I've done on 100% was an hour and 15 minutes, but I had been practicing some other stuff that would have been able to get me closer to sub-hour, but in Super Metroid, but I obviously didn't put up a time though, so it's not like just doing it at my own time, you know, just it's what I've been doing before this, but and none of them really would be able to compete with any of the top times that anybody's made for Metroid games, but I took the time to practice this. Going through those heated rooms and dealing with his acid is probably easier because you have the barrier suit too, because it negates heated areas damage and lava, acid damage, lava, whatever. I think it's supposed to be acid, but I'm not sure. Or maybe, I mean, obviously it looks different and more, I don't know. Obviously this lava doesn't do any damage anymore, and the lava still does damage with the various suits, because obviously they're two different things, you know. But, at least I don't have to do this on 100%. I have no clue why I did that. I mean, obviously I'm tired, but why though? I was tired whenever I did this, but like I've said, shut up. I don't know if that's any faster than what's without the super attack, but It's a weird way to do that, I guess. Well, crap, I missed the super. Can't even hit him in the eye properly. Still managed to do it. Okay, I guess it was still sloppy, but I doubt that's any faster because how slow I shot that missile there, but very much faster. Failed that failed that spark jump. Oh noes! I missed that super. So close to getting it. At least I got a drop from those guys. I think it's still faster even if that missile tank's there. We do the other Shine Spark method, but it's harder for me to do than this is. I could probably do it without save states now, but it's probably in a couple. It'll probably be a multiple tries, probably, unless I'm lucky. I'm not sure if this is any faster than a normal. I mean, going up higher to the other higher, the door that's higher up than that one. But I do it. I just do it anyways. Probably do it for my normal run too. I don't know, unless I want to refill, I guess. But. At least that one missile tank right after the various suits. It's easier to get on hard mode, but I'm probably not gonna try that on normal mode because there's two rippers there instead of just one, and I don't know why they have two there on normal mode, but one on hard mode. And I know that the missiles are less or whatever, but you're making it easier for me than what they are in normal mode, but yeah, from my memory, it was about like it was almost a full energy tank. If you had just the power suit, if you're just on there for like a couple of seconds, I mean, if you're still being sucked, your energy's still being sucked by the Metroids. It's almost an energy tank, but I think it's half that now with the Various suit, but. And the Various suit only doesn't give you anywhere close to half of what. In terms of defense, it doesn't add that much on. Pretty sure it's quicker to refill in that one room, so I didn't refill all the way up. So there's, that's just one Rika compared to like, there's 20 Rinkas in there, but half of them are green. So the good ones or whatever that drop. Super by accident. Well, I've done it with lower. I've done the Mother Brain at this point with lower equipment than this, without save states. I still get super drops, so like that was 3 there. That was enough for 6, so. back to you. My cat's capacity is already at full and only at 3. It's about 20 missiles to blow off the glass. If you only had 2, it's about 20 missiles. 2 supers, it's about 20 missiles that you would need. I missed a suit. I don't know. As I fell off, I didn't have enough room there to get up to 88 miles per hour. Yes, I've seen that movie. Actually, it's about 26 with 2 supers, I guess, from my memory now that I think that I really think about it, but it's probably 20 with 3 supers, but it's been a minute since I've done that, and that was really slow, but it's probably harder for me to tell because I was tired, but not sure why he was there. Normally maybe he's always there if you're... And hard, I don't know. I have enough energy tanks, I went ahead and tried this, but I failed. I've done it without save states, but I haven't done it enough, I guess. But it's not really that hard to do. Besides, it's only a few seconds faster than what it normally is if you don't get caught by the spacebar. It's there, but I've made that multiple times, but I just didn't get it there. Yeah, I think I remember almost dying to Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. So I guess I was worth it, but and I roll jump up the right wall because not the left, because I would have a hard time doing it on since I was that tired. Bother try going for it. Yeah, I seem to miss that really often. I don't know. Like quite often. I'm pretty sure I'm just early there on the jump, but. 417 units is probably enough. About as many hits if you had 449. Charlie, but so in order to make it a bit easier for me to fight him, I just wait a lot more for him to shoot lightning. Like may have not helped me there. I'm not sure, because I barely got that. And it looks like I only did that once, but because if you wait for him to shoot lightning, he stops in place for a second, you know. That's why I started thinking that that would be better to do than just running around like an idiot. He's moving around really fast and crap in the fourth phase there. He doesn't stop unless you're standing there in place, and yeah, to shoot lightning, but for him to shoot lightning, but I don't really try getting that missile tank. As I'm trying to get that energy tank or whatever, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably good enough to get it. It seems easy enough, but I just don't do it. I don't know. Yeah, that's probably faster than doing it the other way if you have the screw attack. Going through the door instead of going through the hole. Because I don't have the wave beam, I can't shoot that idiot. So you can start moving before I get up there. But Yeah, that's a lot. Seems a lot easier for me to do if I use the shrew attack there. Missed both of the supers. I know about the door clip here. In fact, you could probably do it in just about with any door in Zero Mission, probably. I haven't really tried it that much. I think I remember trying it with save states, but like way back then, but and just like the other times I got to this point or whatever, I start forgetting to put save a time for the segment. But I think there's something else I could do to I'm not going for that shine spark. Well, I guess that would be quicker, but if I'm not going for the door clip, but if I completely fail it, but it's probably not worth it. What I'm thinking, but you like skip that and get that like as you're coming back to the area, and then get the power bomb that's down the glass tube section, the power bomb that's there. You get that. Is it, well, yeah, I guess you would have an extra power bomb. I don't know. Probably not. What am I thinking? If you're wondering what that better late than never is or whatever, that's the wave beam. Because obviously this is 100% run, I'm gonna get it at some point. I just decided to get it then. It's on the way to Ridley, so Yeah, I needed to be, that needed to be a lot later than what I did. I could have done something else there too, but I didn't. It wouldn't matter if I had gotten it anyways, because I needed a power bomb to get out of this area. I just made it even worse not getting an energy tank before that, but before refilling, but wonder if you can charge a shine spark though for coming back to. I don't know. Might not be enough room. And I really didn't need to get this, but right now and completely messed up the spark there. Having a normally large brain, guys. I need that power bomb. Yeah, actually, I think I need 3 for. Yeah, I think I do. I don't even have to try going for that shine spark. I guess I did it anyways, I don't know. I haven't practiced that like reliably or whatever. Every time I've tried doing 100% run or whatever in the past, I mean, I always seem to do the last segment the wrong way. Every time I've tried doing runs in the past, I would always do that, but. I'd always do it really slow, but and for some reason I just can't get that shine spark today. I don't know. It's normally really easy for me. Should be really easy for me to... Especially if I'm not doing that other one, but... One of the main reasons why I'm like, it's probably better just to go the Ridley path a lot of times for me, but try and get... I'm gonna try to go the Kraid path, and next time I try doing 100% normal, but I'm gonna have to do a lot of practice on it, but it's mostly at the end, but... Considering that I've actually had more practice with 100%, and I'm actually doing a lot better on any percent stuff for this game. It's crazy, but yeah, this was really slow getting this item. That was right, eyes. Something's wrong. Satan's here. That's not good. Yeah, no. Training session? Yeah, no. This can't be a speed run. This is a training session, yeah, no. Garbage. Considering I didn't have the wave beam there, that was okay, I guess. Yeah. Doesn't seem too hard though to do. I mean, it's not. I'm pretty sure. pretty sure the runs that I'm probably going to be doing are pretty trash compared to the top time anyways, but closest I'm probably gonna get is 6 on any of the leaderboards. 6th place maybe, but that was the easy mode one, but unless I try like 10% hard or something, or just 9% hard, which after the other video that it's gonna be up before this one or whatever, I mean, I would probably have to have a it'd be really hard to do it, you know, but I mean, it's definitely easier than what I did Torian there, but it would definitely be easier than how I did Torian in that video, but because I had 2 more missiles, but I think I don't remember. I think there's 4 on there, actually, but if I really decide to put enough time into, which I don't think so. Why am I even talking about this? I mean, I really don't think I would want to try those runs or whatever. I mean, if I decide to in the future, then whatever, but I don't know. I'm not wanting to do... I highly doubt I'm ever going to get 9% or 10% hard off. At least try it, but 9% hard, definitely not. Definitely not. Was an hour and 20 the video requirement for hard mode? If so, that's a weird coincidence. From my memory, it was about that much, and then 100% on normal was an hour and 15, but... I can one round him pretty easily with the plasma beam, but and at least two round him pretty easily. If I it depends on how much supers I have, obviously. But with it, I mean, before I even get to the final area, you know, two rounding him is pretty easy. If I'm doing it this late, you know, doing a run this late, it's one rounding is not hard. In order to one round him, any less than this, I would need to hit him with about 3 supers, and I only attempt for 1. So I probably should try in the future. If I don't know. Like a save stage or something, maybe. If I were to get confident enough to do it, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I already have a run ready for normal mode, but I wanted to try it out on the Kraid Pass. And it was way faster than this. I'll already tell you that. It was somewhere around an hour and 34, an hour and 36 minutes, but I want to try and do the Kraid Path and try doing a much faster. That's a faster route, and I'm wanting to try and get a better time, you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've done other things in my own time without recorded time, but you know, if I recorded my time, you know, yeah, I have. That's what I mean, but I tried it once, like pretty recently, 100% normal, trying the category, but with recorded time, but then later I decided that I wanted to go to Kraid, but I'm already doing this, but Really don't know if it would be faster to go back in there and try and get off a speed booster into as I'm doing the infinite jump here, but than just doing the infinite jump alone without the speed booster added onto it. But yeah, if I didn't grab on there, I think I would have had it, but I mean, I've done it with save states, you know, but it's pretty easy for me to tell. I don't think that's slower than just infinite jumping up there, but it might be a few frames slower, but I don't know. Yeah, I needed another power bomb, so that's why I refilled. Because a real refill, I can actually try and go for some power bombs, dropping some power bombs. It's a little quicker like in that room, but. think they only do an energy tank. If it's not the still second. Or I'm just blind. Yeah, it's an energy tank. And one energy tank short. Obviously, because nobody really gets it until after, I mean, and nobody really gets it until later. But before you fight the final boss, nobody really gets it if they're trying to do 100% run, but... And a speed run, but... I guess I didn't refill at that last save point. Yeah, did I get the shiny spark off in here? I don't think I did. Yeah, this is trash. I've said it multiple times already. Refills again. This is the wrong room. guess I didn't have to refill there, but that's what I was thinking. But I had forgotten that, or maybe I just never was paying attention to my health whenever I mean, yeah, I guess I wasn't, I don't know. Mecha, he does his damage is doubled, if you have 100% items. On each difficulty or whatever. Like, if you're in normal mode, he does an energy take and a half. On hard mode, he does 3. So I thought he was going to be doing a lot less damage than I thought. And I had died to him like once or twice in the same day, and I wasn't really paying attention to my health. It wasn't until like this fight that I really seen that it might have. I'm not even sure if I even noticed it. I might not have even noticed it until like after until I look back at the footage, but and I guess unless it's just something that happens on horde mode or whatever, he doesn't shoot out missiles or whatever. If you haven't blown off his casing and you're just sitting there just crouching, so you can get health or whatever. Or it might be just something that happens on 100%, but obviously I forgot to put the save the time for that segment, but one of the main reasons why I died, like, last time I tried, I thought, well, I guess it wasn't a reason, but, if you, like, on hard mode, he just takes more hits from supers or whatever, obviously, so I wasted a few missiles, and I started using supers on the glass, so I had less supers on him, and I missed some, and yeah. I didn't even get him down to red health the last time I tried. That's partly why I lost. I'm still missing a little bit here, but I did get a lucky super drop as well here, which is good. But, What is happening with you, Mecca? I didn't care. I just, even though I died to you or whatever day, I decided to try again. I think it was twice in one day, and that was like 10 hours later. And this is where he tells me to bite his shiny hits me with the claw. It's 3 energy tank damage and claw. One time he hits me with his claw and this, but oh, he hit me again. I didn't see that. When I look back at the footage last time. If he hits me again, I'll be dead, obviously. I don't even have an energy tank right now. He's pretty low on health too, though. And that's when I finally noticed that I didn't save that segment whenever I should have. Whenever I got the last energy tank before fighting him. 100% what of what? Is this the limit of your pack? I don't know. 100% of your power? I don't know. Your limits playing this game? I don't know. Speedrunning it as. I don't know what I was thinking. That's not the direction you need to be shooting. Well, pushing that dude with your missiles, but I was trying to go for the strat that most speedrunners use or whatever, because I figured out that strat or whatever. But for some reason, I shot it the wrong direction. I don't know. I was wanting to make use of that in this one, but this run, I didn't. 48 minutes, 36 seconds, 0.72 hundredths of a second. And an hour and 23 minutes and 59 seconds in game time. Obviously, it's 100%.